This is All Things Black with Garland and Calvin. I'm Calvin. He's Garland. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is the championship belt. That, as you know, no need to get back into that. But anyway, we're here to discuss the finale of The Chi. A Raisin in the Sun was the title. It's season 4, episode 10 finale. What's going on, Garland? How you doing?
I'm feeling great. I'm feeling fantastic. I just came back from vacation at the beach. I got a little sun on me. I got a little dark. I'm a little almondy up on this one. You know what I'm saying? Light skinned brothers unite. Shout out to Christopher Williams and the god of light skins and Elder Barge. But yeah, I got a little tone on me. You know what I'm saying?
Well, I will never call no another dude almondy. So I mean, that that's never gonna happen, man.
That's that's old Martin. You so almondy.
Who y'all here with? Him. um, Man, listen, man. Before we get started, real quick, I want to give a happy 21st birthday to my youngest child, my son, Calvin S. Coates the third. He is 21 today. He actually stood me up today. He was supposed to come over and hang with Dad, get his first legal drink, legal drink with Dad. We got him a little cake, got him some pizza. He called me, was like, "Yeah, Dad, I'll come see you another day. My little girlfriend taking me out." Okay, you know what? I see. That's what they do, Garland. That's what the girls did it. Now my son, daughter, that's what they do. That's what they do.
Right.
Bruh, in this world, all you got is you and your wife. The kids don't care about you. You know how they say F them kids? Some kids be like, F them parents. They don't care about you, bro. They don't care about you.
Bro, been back from vacation. I seen my youngest daughter in passing. I, like, didn't I just take you on vacation? At least stop by and be like, hey, give me a hug. I ain't seen this since Sunday night.
Exactly.
Come in, go
Exactly.
out.
Hey, real quick, I put the link in the chat again, and I'll mention it whenever we do this. If you want to see your name in the chat instead of it just saying Facebook user, click the link. I put it actually in the group chat, so it's on the group Facebook page. You click that and give it permission. Also, if you want to see your comment on here, you can only do that if you're commenting from the group page, YouTube, or the Twitter page. If you're commenting from my personal page, your comment will not show up in the chat. So you can switch over to the group page, join the group if you're not already a member. We'll allow you permission. We'll make you a member and your comments will show up. So anyway, Garland, let's get started because I know you told me earlier this was your favorite episode of all the Chi seasons. You told me that earlier.
I did not tell you that. I did not lie. Audience, I didn't say such stuff about no best episode. This is the worst season finale in the history of season finales. This after what I was watching it, I decided I got home a little earlier this Sunday from vacation than I expected. So I said, let me pull this up on demand. I'll watch it before the air date, the air time, because I want to catch a little Olympics, whatever. And after about 15, 20 minutes, man, I was just in my phone. I wasn't even paying attention too much to it, just looking up occasionally because it got so dumb so quick. Anyway, man, let's go and get into it, man. A raisin in the sun. First of all, let me say this. Don't you dare insult Lorraine Hansberry by using the title of her seminal play for Black Americans, for African Americans. Not only was it a fantastic play, it was made into a movie. I ain't talking about see the Diddy original. If you want to see the Diddy, the Diddy one, you can see the Diddy. But watch the original with Sidney Poitier and Ruby Dee, and it's a young Glenn Turman in there as well, and Ivan Dixon. You might remember him from Hogan's Hero. Watch that one. But Lena, you wrong. You wrong. I understand you taking Chicago stuff, but you desecrating a raisin in the sun with this mess. But anyway, the final episode of the season ended on a different note for its characters, with Mayor Duda sneaking out of the city behind tinted windows, Emmett and Tiff deciding to stay together, and Trig and Imani making peace with Shai. Now, other story arcs ended with positive outcomes as well, with Jada's cancer going into remission, to Keisha and Christian becoming an official couple, to Dre and Nina, Dre and her husband, excuse me, Nina and her husband, patching up their frayed relationship. And so let's get into it. Now, the first thing I want to talk about, Calvin, I hit the road Duda. Like hit the road Jack, hit the road Duda. Now, this might be the dumbest storyline of the show's 4-year history. Duda's violent beatdown of Marcus was caught on home security cameras. Gemma, who apparently has no other adults in her life besides her father, we learned last episode that they divorced. So I guess when the father is almost about to die on his deathbed, we don't call mom. But nonetheless, this is a alternate universe in the Shy world. It's like parents don't exist. She gives a thumb drive of the footage of the beating to Trig, who goes to the mayor and tells him, yo, you need to leave town or I'm going to release the footage. Now, would a criminal mastermind really make that decision? Or would he have one of his henchmen deal with the problem? And let me see if I have this right, Calvin. The mayor of Chicago, a major American city, disappears off the face of the planet and no one has questions, especially after someone just tried to kill him. Y'all remember that? A couple of episodes ago, dude that went up to the roof of the hotel to try to get a booty shot from Tracy on the HVAC system, and Brandon mother shot him. Y'all remember that, right? The mayor of Chicago. He got shot. First of all, they never resolved that. They never solved that. But anyway, so the mayor leaves and no one has any questions. The FBI isn't going to wonder if the man has been kidnapped, especially after someone tried to kill him. This has to be the dumbest. I don't want to curse because I don't want us to get banned. This has to be the dumbest mess, fraganaggle bull I didn't ever seen in my life, Calvin. In the beginning of the series, Duda was this calculating gang boss. A real G, they move in silence like lasagna. This season, he was just a clown that cursed everyone out. And then that's not even the kicker, Calvin. He dipped out of town in the back of an Uber with Rosalind drive. I guess Rosalind, that we finally see her. She's been Ubering for the last 5 episodes. Rosalind shows up, gets him out of town. But then Rosalind is the mayor. That's not how government works. There's a succession plan. After the mayor, there's the council president, the alderman president, whatever. Calvin. Make it make sense, Calvin. You can't make it make sense, but I want to see what you do with this.
Well, first of all, quick shout out to Manny, my cousin Brian, and Shanika. They all said hi when they jumped in. So quick hi to them. Quick shout out. Listen, so we've already talked about how bad this is, and the writing has put itself in a hole for this one because, number one, you're right. How he gonna beat this dude up? And the dude is in the hospital, but now he's waking up. So it don't matter if they got a daggone drive of what happened, because all he gonna do is wake up and be like, Otis Perry did it. Like he's literally just gonna tell who did it. Like I don't quite unless they're gonna write in that maybe he lost all his memory or something like that. I don't know. And Gemma. So you know what? I'm not even mad at Gemma for what she did to Kevin anymore. Clearly, if she don't love her father enough to tell who beat his ass, then what's she gonna do with Kevin? Gemma literally was like, yeah, I understand. So I'm gonna give you this and that way you won't go to jail. Because Jake was like, I don't want Trig to go to jail. I'd be like, man, fuck Trig. My father is in the hospital clinging to life. Like, who's your loyalty to, Gemma? Like, you running around crying, he all I got. Is he? Because you showing more loyalty to Jake and Trig than you are your own father. Like, I don't understand any of that. And then you're right. So he gonna sneak out. Now, maybe it's because they didn't have enough lighting on the set because it was the end of the season and nothing. But how's he sneaking out in broad daylight? And I don't know about mayors of anybody else's town, but our mayor always has press around him. Like, forget security, there's always going to be a camera. So ain't nobody see him rolling out in his tan hoodie. Like, and then he limping out at that. And then you're right. So Rosalind is mayor again because she was mayor before. So now she's mayor again. I mean, I guess them escape checks ain't coming in, but she writing a lot for a lot of other people. She writing their music. So I don't understand. And you're right. When he was Duda was hard. Ain't play. You gonna let Trig come in there, and Trig can't even care. Trig lives in a dilapidated, what looked like a brownstone. I don't know what they call them in Chicago, but
Right,
and you
right.
gonna let him call the shots? I don't.
Calvin, yeah, I don't get it. This was a calculating drug boss. He had a drug front, he had a pizza shop which he was running his drug empire behind. He was making all these moves. He had these goons out there that he could push a button and they go and just wipe people out. And Trig just come to you. You ain't even seen the videotape. He just come to you with really a blank threat, and you dip.
Trig, first of all, Trig was supposed to get shot right then and there. You didn't already
Right.
killed the other dude, but now, the whole time you got Tracy in there. You didn't just lie to Tracy to get the booty, and now you didn't got the booty from Tracy. But now all of a sudden, now maybe this is over a course of weeks that we didn't see, but all of a sudden you done slept with Tracy like 2 or 3 times on the show, and now I've never felt for anyone like I feel for you, Tracy. Like, bro, so now you're in love with Tracy. Somewhere Ronnie is like, don't do it. Don't
Where
do
where
it.
is let me get right. Hold up, Ronnie is here. Hold up for a minute. Hold up, Ronnie here. Ronnie. Garland, Calvin, this storyline was bullshit. I'm sorry. I got cut. Sorry, Grandma. Sorry, Grandma. I'm sorry, Grandma. I had to tell you. This storyline is bullshit. I'm sorry.
And
Yeah,
Ashley has my feeling also. Why was Trig even worried about going to jail? He was the one on the video. You clearly see he didn't do it, and he was the one trying to save him. Like, I don't understand this entire storyline. I don't. It's.
I
I
just
hope it's
thought that
over.
next season, because it's been renewed, everybody. Me and Grandma are coming back next year. And I'm going to come back because I have a twin brother who's going to shoot the guy who killed me for no reason. So I'll be back.
And how Brandon mother still just get away scot free? She shot the mayor. She shot the mayor.
Bro. And then let me go to this, and this is the last point we're going to spend on Duda. All right, so Duda, he always having these press conferences in the dark. It's like these big city hall must have a ventilation problem because it's always smoky when he's having these press conferences. But he has a press conference, Calvin, talking about some legislation that he passed. When did Duda do any mayoral work? I never saw Duda doing any legislation. When did he pass? When? Duda talk, yeah, we done passed this. People said it could be. Duda, you was always out beating people up, cussing people out, having sex with Tracy. When were you doing your job?
And where the pizza place at? Dude, Otis Perry don't
Yeah,
sell pizza no more. Ain't no where the pizza at.
yeah.
So now all they got is chicken. That's all they got is chicken,
Right,
run by a teenager.
right. Run
Cause
by a
Emmett ain't never
teenager.
there.
Emmett ain't never. Dom. We're gonna talk about Dom in a minute. Dom ain't never there. Anyway, all right, man. Let's go on. So Duda, that was the dumbest. They took Duda from this cool guy who was a kind of like a gangster you could love. You know, he was like on his way to being another Stringer Bell, to just a joke. He's a clown. Anyway, all right. Emmett and Tiff stay together, sort of. Now Emmett, I have to say this, Calvin. He's transformed into such a beaten down person. He turned into a little punk towards the end of this season, compared to the guy we met in season one. In season one, he was saucy. You know, he was America's favorite fuckboy. You know, he was saucy. He was selling tennis. You know, we loved him. We love to hate him at least. And part of me thinks that that's realistic. You know, because the responsibilities and pressures of adulthood have finally caught up with him, and the fact that he can't run his business and he's turned his business over to a 13, 14-year old is probably very taxing on him. And part of me wonders if the show is unfairly laying the blame of his unconventional marriage on him to Tiff. Now, Dante, he made it clear he wasn't looking for anything more than friends with benefits. He want to be fuck buddies. He was straight. I appreciated that. Dante said, "I'm gonna use I'm your nigger. I'm not a big user of that word, but he said I'm your side. He should have just said I'm your side. I'm your side piece. I'm the dude you call when you need a hair. Your son need a haircut. When you need a couple little extra dollars to bail your girl out, and when you need me to knock that box out. I'm your dude. You need your back blown out. Here I is. That's what I'm here for. You need your ankles pushed back behind your ear. That's me. I'm not your husband. And so I appreciate that. And so maybe that's why Tiff ultimately agreed to Emma's request that they walk back their open marriage. But then, Calvin, because the shy, we just can't have closure. We see her sneaking out late at night. She gets up and throws on some lip gloss to go down and meeting Mon Shepherd at the elevator. So I suspect there are plenty of bumps in the road for these two that's going to come up. And so let's pause right there with that for a minute. The whole point of what I thought in the beginning, the whole point of Tiff wanting to open the marriage was she didn't want Emmett to cheat on her. She didn't want to feel constricted. She felt that Emmett had too much temptation. Let's open up the marriage. Okay, so Emmett, he come has a come to Jesus moment. He realized he doesn't want to have an open marriage anymore. She realizes she doesn't want to do the open marriage after Dante say, "Nah, I'm not trying to be your main man. I'm just trying to be the dude on the side." So, what was the whole purpose of the exercise? Because she was concerned about infidelity. If she's going to go out and just commit more infidelity,
This is absolutely one of the better storylines in the show because it's realistic and we have grown to like those two characters. And as you mentioned, we've all taken a 180 on Emmett. Emmett was selling Jordans, knocking Keisha off, getting put out of his mother's home. But now Emmett is a goddamn on tragedy. We all looking at him like, wow, Emmett, you turning around and look what Tiff doing to you. This is what is it called? Reversal of a dog. It has shifted from Emmett to Tiff. Emmett was a fuck boy. Do you call women fuck girls? Because Tiff couldn't even get it out. Because Tiff was like, "So you sure you ain't never going to cheat?" He was like, "Are you?" She was like, "I mean, she couldn't even come out with it." She got exactly what she wanted from him, but then she turned around and started cheating again. Tiffany got to take dick nectar, and she keep on getting it. Tiffany is awful, and Tiffany made
hold on,
all of
hold on,
us.
hold on, hold on, bro, hold on, bro, hold on, bro. Dick Nectar.
Bruh.
Dick Nectar. Yo, did you just make that up or did you how long
Bruh.
you thought about that, B? Dick Nectar.
Right.
Okay, go
Bruh.
ahead,
You know,
man. Go ahead,
I'm
bro.
almost 50 years old. I've been around, son. It's been called a couple different things at a couple different times. But anyway, Tiffany has changed us all. We were all rooting for Tiffany to make sure she get Emmett straight and this and that. And now everybody that I've read their post and heard from have watched that show. And that last scene, everyone is like, man, fuck Tiffany. I can't stand Tiffany right now. Tiffany has completely changed her image on the show. But it's a great storyline. It's a great storyline. And where I thought they weren't going to have a season 5 because they didn't really end on any cliffhangers. And I think they were prepared to not have one because it's written awfully. They're clearly getting one. But we have to see what happens. Like, is she gonna Keaton? Is Emmett gonna come? What's gonna happen? I really want to know what's gonna happen with this.
Yo, it's like
Who
Lena
called
person.
Tiffany the queen of horse? See, see. Y'all, somebody said Tiffany for the streets now.
Yeah, Manny Fresh. Manny says Tiffany for the streets. Yeah, Tiffany's for the streets now. She just that's me. I'm in the streets. I'm outside, y'all. That's where Tiffany is right now. She outside, and I think they each the last two seasons they've purposely written the show so bad. I think in the hopes of getting canceled, and every year they keep getting renewed because you can't convince me that this was their plan. You can't convince me that they developed the show with no cliffhangers at the end, no okay how we going to progress these stories at the end. It just ended
Right,
like a terrible black movie with dancing and music. That's how it ended with a cookout, like a terrible, like a Tyler Perry movie. It just ended with a cookout and
exactly.
dance. And so,
There was
yeah, yeah,
no
it
cliffhangers.
was no cliffhangers, no okay, we building it up, and even with Lovecraft Country, although it was based on the book and it stayed true to the book, they at least left something where okay, we could come back and maybe build on this for the next season. Although it is a limited run, yeah, it's like they just like yo, just do whatever because I'm really trying to go make movies. So I guess Lena like I'm trying to go make movies. I'm trying to scoop more females, whatever she's trying to do because she just like y'all do whatever y'all want to do. I'm gonna do me, and she probably like man they renewed this again. Oh
I
god,
was thinking she was like they
right,
because she literally made the whole announcement. I mean, they do their little after show. Then she made an announcement. We back again, y'all. But I'm gonna take a break because she probably like I gotta figure out something.
right.
Glenda said, "Why did Tiff marry Emmett if she wanted to be single?" So I think Tiff wanted to marry Emmett, but it's just like Jay-Z said in the song. You can turn a good girl bad because once she gone forever. Tiff is gone
Mhm.
forever. Tiff is over for Tiff.
I think Tiff is a amalgamation of Lena in real life because Lena is kind of like a Mac lesbian. She's running through all the actresses that we thought were straight, and so she is Cal. I'm
Now
sorry,
she
I'm not making
now
that
she
up.
running through him. She
she
sitting him
running through
down.
She running through people's stables, yo. She running through people's stables. Like, hey, Lena here. You know what I'm saying? She got shy money. So they know when she come up, like, oh, she got shy money.
So
Get with
so you
her.
see Lean in the party, you grab your girl and be like, all right, let's go.
That's
Time to
Mr. Steal
leave.
Your Girl. You know how they got them memes, Mr. Steal Your Chick? They need to start putting Lena White on those memes, Mr. Steal Your Chick, because Lena coming in
Mr.
like
Mr. Steal your chick without a dick. So anyway, moving on,
yeah. And so,
moving on.
and by the way, Calvin, where has Dom been through all of this? We see the surprise party at the end um for Jada. They had the little gathering at the crib, and Donnell is there. First of all, y'all making Darnell a wuss. They didn't make Darnell a wuss too, because Darnell was a cold, hard player. Darnell was Bluetooth in the ear like Spice Adams, like that character Spice Adams played. Hey, Chuck, man,
Hmm.
what you say, boy? That was Darnell. And now they did turn Darnell into this sensitive, caring, I care about you. Yeah, I'm here for you. Yo, Darnell, you're sleeping with your son's ex. Well, one he really is ex, but one of your son's pieces. Come on, homie. But Dom did disappear. Now, Darnell is this wimp. She was supposed to be in business with both Tiff and Emmett, but she's just gone. Maybe she is with Duda living somewhere off the grid as outlaws. What do you think?
She might be, but she dealing with a real divorce with Carmelo, so I guess she trying to handle that. I
He's
I, I
trying.
don't know, but Carmelo play for the Lakers now, so hey,
Yeah,
let's
he just
go
got
LA,
some
let's
Laker
go
money.
Lakers,
No,
let's
he
go
need to get on
Lakers.
TV. That marriage is going to work out. I'm kind of predicting this, Calvin. When I saw that he signed with the Lakers, I kind of like, yeah, his marriage is about to work out some way for the next year or so.
Hey man, this is what I want to know. And somebody asked the question, how did Sean and Amani get invited to the little celebration? It's because it's the Shy. Everybody know everybody. But
Right,
I want to know, where was Maisha? Like, they literally showed everybody but Maisha. Was she sick that day? Like,
right.
was she sick the day they were filming that? She was. They barely showed Papa in this episode. I mean, he got to talk at the end. And then, the main characters. Now, I would be remiss. I don't want us to leave without our question that we always ask every week, which is, where are the parents? So now, Kevin's father has asked this young lady to move in the house with them.
I'm mad.
And Kevin's mom, well, I'm sorry, not Kevin's father, Kevin's stepfather. And
Stepfather, Kevin's
Kevin's
stepfather.
mother, yeah, and Kevin's mother is okay with it because she slept with the brat, and now they trying to make up. So because we trying to make up, I'm gonna let you bring in this little girl in our home.
And Kevin,
Let,
we didn't,
let me turn it back to you, Garland. Make it make sense. Make it make sense.
bro. It don't make no sense. It's the shot. I mean, Kevin thirsty. Kevin, he's a walking erection, and you gonna bring this girl in the house? She like, I don't even like you like that. I really thought for a minute she was gonna say she was a lesbian or she was fluid because Dre is mentoring her. So I didn't know, was that going to be the thing of, okay, that's why she's not interested in Kevin. I don't know. I'm not trying to be sexist, y'all, so don't beat me up for it. But yeah, yeah, we know Nina did it because she wanna get things back together. Yeah, because she slept with the brat a tat tat, and she put them legs bat a bat bat. And so
Cat out, big baby.
right, big baby.
Yo, this
Yeah,
this season of The Shy was,
it don't make sense.
yeah.
So we can't make it make sense, y'all. You right. Whoever said it doesn't make sense, it don't make sense. This is not It's not a show grounded in reality. I guess that's my biggest takeaway from this season. I thought that they would maybe come back a little bit stronger, but the storylines got more outrageous. The things that were happening really, I'm sorry, those things are not realistic. You're not going to have a mayor of a major American city walk around without police protection, get shot. No one tried to figure it out. He talks about defunding police, and that was only the second time after maybe the third episode. The last episode was the first time that they picked back up that subject since then. And so,
Yeah.
yeah, it just fell flat. But obviously, the execs at Showtime think it was a great show.
Now, what I will say, and somebody said Jason leaving, Brandon leaving the show,
Right.
made it go super left. I think his real name may have been
His real
Jason,
name
something,
is
but yeah,
Jason.
that's right. Now, think I I think what we need to do, we need to change our expectations of the show. I think the first two seasons it was like this hard hitting type of drama series where we would put it in the category with The Wire and other shows like that. Someone mentioned this a few weeks ago, and I think it's a better box for it, and it's a soap opera. It's really Sunday evening soap opera. It's no longer that hard hitting drama series that we thought it was. It's definitely not a comedy, although it's more comedy than drama, but it's more of a soap opera because these are stories that they don't connect like they should connect. Again, we're always used to seeing shows like that where they have separate stories, but they always connect. And this just doesn't connect. These stories are so far fetched from one another that it just doesn't make any sense. It's just going everywhere. But I guess if we change our expectations and look at it as a soap opera, we'll probably enjoy it a little more. And I don't want to say I didn't enjoy it because it's something to watch. It's not bad
Right.
TV. It's just bad writing, and it's not what we've come to expect after the first two seasons.
I agree with you. It's like Ashley just said, it's a telenova, and I can agree with that. It's a black telenova, and that's why we still hanging with it. We're still hanging with it, but yeah, I'm gonna adjust my expectations because yeah, when it first was introduced, it was supposed to be like a Chicago
Yeah.
version of The Wire in a sense of this gritty urban story about these kids growing up in Chicago and the impact of the various things. I mean, we
Hmm.
had, solid storylines, people trying to get their careers off the ground, school, peer pressure, pressure in the community, dealing with alcoholism, and all of those
Yeah.
different things, drug addiction. And then after that, it just spiraled out of control. And so, yeah, next season,
Yeah.
we'll just look at it as a comedy.
And they mentioned losing Brandon, but also losing Reg and losing Ronnie, losing those characters. They were really strong characters with separate storylines that all mesh back in.
Right,
And it was tough to lose all of them. And Brandon was really the key to everything. Everything kind of centered off of
right,
Brandon, off of Coogie's death, and Brandon being his brother, and then Brandon and Ronnie's relationship. Then Brandon got into that relationship with Reg, and everything kind of
right,
branched off of there. So losing him was
right,
really a blow to the show. Really a blow
right.
to the show. But
Definitely. Yeah.
we'll see what happens when they come back with season 5. So that was the season finale. So I think next week we're gonna begin doing Raising Canaan. So it's going to already be in episode 4. But what we'll do is we'll just pick up from episode 4. We'll give a recap of the first 3 episodes and then talk about episode 4. So next week we will start discussing Raising Canaan. That's Power Book 3 on Stars, or you could get it on the Fire Stick, which is going to lead me into my little rant that I want to talk about. Garland, unless you want to go first, I can go ahead.
No, no, you had a perfect
So,
segue.
so you know, if you live here in Baltimore, and well, not the state of Maryland, but if you live here in Baltimore, you have Xfinity for cable and for internet because it's really the only game in town. I mean, T-Mobile has internet out now, but everybody is talking about cut the cord, and you can cut the cord. But when you cut the cord, what do you got to do? You can get YouTube Live, you can get Hulu Live plus sports, you can get Sling, you can get all of them. But then if you want to get a movie channel, you got to add another $9.99 here. You want to get Disney Plus, you got to add another $13.99 here. If you want to get internet and you don't have it with Xfinity, you can pay $50 to T-Mobile, or if you get it with Xfinity, you can up the price of it, which would be like 60 something dollars a month. There is no other option. Paying for TV has gotten absolutely ridiculous. Everybody wants to cut the cord to save, to get away from that $200 TV bill. But when you start piecing all of these things together, it's right back up to $200. There's no way out. We need another way out. Now, you can do Fire Stick, which is great to watch. You can steal movies because that's what you're doing, stealing movies, stealing the TV shows that you ain't for. But the only problem with the Fire Stick is live TV is trash. So if you like to watch live football games, live basketball games, or if you're like my mom and you like to watch the live news, you like to watch TV when it comes on. If you want to watch the show when it comes on as opposed to watching it before it comes on, you can't do that because the live TV is trash. We need TV. If any of you out here listening and you want to run for mayor of Baltimore City or governor of the state of Maryland, figure out how you can cut TV costs, and I guarantee you I will vote for you, and I'll get a lot of other people to vote for you. All right, that's my little rant.
Okay, I think that's good, man. Yeah, I have Direct TV, and it gets very expensive around this time, especially with the Sunday ticket, and so I understand fully. Now, as I was thinking about that, Calvin, over the last 2 weeks and all, unless you've been on a island where you don't have TV or you don't have the Fire Stick, you've been hearing all the news about Simone Biles. Simone Biles, who went into the Olympics as pretty much the favorite to win several gold medals in the gymnastics, women's gymnastic competition, decided that she needed to withdraw. She was experiencing some mental health issues, and which caused her to feel uncomfortable with a lot of the moves and different things that she does on the mat, because she's really revolutionized the sport to a point where they didn't even know how to score her because she was so next level, that her skills were so far above others that they really had to come up with a new scoring system to uh, evaluate what she was doing. And so it's just been a lot of debate. Did she quit, or is this mental health thing real? And we've seen other people come out about it. And Naomi Osaki, she came out about it about a month or two ago when she withdrew from Wimbledon, citing mental health issues and all. And so one of the things I think is very important for our mental health is taking a break, unplugging, and learning how to relax. Last week, for several days, I got a chance to go on vacation with my family. It was the last year, really didn't get to go anywhere because of the pandemic. We did staycation, and so we did day trips to different places. But this year, we decided to go out of state. We went to North Carolina, went to the beach, Nags Head, very nice beach. And my wife has some family down in Carolina, so we got to see them as well, and just really took some days to just do whatever we wanted to do. If we felt like getting up and going to eat, we did. If we just felt like sitting down and just talking or doing nothing, we rested in that nothingness. And I want to encourage you, find your happy place and take a break, unplug, go somewhere, sit by yourself, feel the air on your skin, feel the sun on your skin. Give yourself a break. We're in a difficult time. We're still coming out of a pandemic. We're looking at this Delta variant. We don't know what's going to happen with that. And so, for your own mental health, don't keep yourself scared from other people, or locked in the house. Get out, do something for yourself, where you're taking your mental health day. Take a couple mental health days so you can get balance. That's what the life is. Life is living life in balance. So not only work, but it's relaxation and it's play as well. And so if you haven't taken a break yet, take one. Take a little weekend away. Do something to take care of yourself so you'll be ready for the rest of the year.
I'm fortunate to work at a company that really, really believes in that. They will tell you all the time, if you're starting to feel overwhelmed, take the days off. We will be okay. We're not performing heart surgery. We will be
Right,
okay. Take the
right,
time off. Take care of your family. Take care of your family. Take care of yourself, and then come take care of the job. So I'm
right.
fortunate to work for a company that does
Yeah,
that.
the
So
the world's
that
going
is
to
very
keep on
important.
yeah, the world's going to keep on spinning, y'all. And so you got to take care of yourself. Therapists, they're booked up. People can't get in to see a therapist for, 30, 60, 90 days because people are really trying to get themselves together. And so when you're recognizing that you are kind of struggling and falling apart, take some time for yourself.
Good stuff, man. Good stuff. Hey, so once again, that was the finale of the Shy that we just went over. So next week we will be starting Raising Canaan, and that comes on Sunday, so we can continue going through Mondays. As I sent to Garland and put in our group, Queen Sugar is coming back September the 7th, so we'll see how we roll into that one.
Right,
Now we listen. Queen Sugar came last year when Snowfall came on, and we wanted
right,
we kind of sad we didn't do Snowfall. We should have done Snowfall, but y'all voted. Y'all voted for Queen Sugar, so we'll see what happens. And of course, Issa
right,
Rae went out here and got married and everything, and that's all well and good, Issa. But
right,
what about Insecure, the final season, Issa? Where we at on
right.
that? Where we at
Pe-
releasing that?
Peaches, get the car, Peaches. We should have did snowfall, but such is life. So we'll see what's up. We're gonna see what's up.
Hey, so anyway, everybody, thank you for joining us. Once again, this is All Things Black with Garland and Calvin. I'm Calvin. He's Garland. That is a championship belt. And we will see you all next week. I see Garland got his Miles Davis vinyl.
Yeah, yo. So I'm about to go plug this in. Like I said, man, find your little happy place. Go listen to some music and chill. Do like Manny, put one up in the air and chill out.
We do not advocate drug use here on All Things Black with Garland and Calvin. Just remember, if you heard that, I'm Calvin and he's Garland advocating the drug use. Hey, everybody, take care of yourselves. We'll see you all next week. Enjoy. All right, Garland.
Peace, peace.